Welcome one, welcome all, back to Lumio's City. And some more Pokemon ZA. I have been doing a little bit of side questing in between streams, because I'm really enjoying this game, and I like that it's opening up a bunch of side quests as we progress the main story. But, next up, Vinny wants us over at Quasartico Inc. We completed last time the Tournament of Jacinth, and I am, not gonna lie, quite glad to give that accent a little rest for a second. Of course, we made it up to rank B. I doubt we'll go for rank A in this video, but we'll see. Get some night battles in. Also got, I feel like I've got a bunch of decent progress in my Mega Dex. Quite a few more to go still, but I feel like I can get a lot more stones. And looking at leveling up and evolving some of those needed to top it out. Work beckons, no worries my guy. I hope it's not too tough, and at least someone else in your department pulls some weight, eh? Oh, you're both here, good. Sorry for the urgent summons. What's the matter? What do you need me in Amstrad for? I'm afraid I do not have any answers. I was merely tasked with reaching out to you. President Jet is waiting inside. She'll be the one to explain. Ma'am, I brought Team MZ's leader, Tawny, and her teammate Amstrad as well.
Thank you both for sparing me some of your time. Tawny, Amstrad. The two of you helped me out of a difficult situation the other day, along with that gentleman from the Rust Syndicate. I'm sorry I failed to properly express my appreciation sooner.
So, it wasn't true, right? What that trainer was saying?
You mean his claim that Pokémon flocking to Lumiose were a part of some plot by our company? Of course that's incorrect.
Side-eye.
Truly, the extent of our involvement in this entire affair is the use of our holotech barriers. These barriers encircle the wild zones and keep wild Pokémon from damaging their surroundings. Specifically, though, they are intended to prevent wild Pokémon that have undergone rogue Mega Evolution from causing widespread damage.
Makes sense.
After the incident 5 years ago, Lumio City was hemorrhaging people and property values were in freefall. This is why the urban redevelopment plan was established. But it was a risky venture. The mayor could not find businesses willing to take on the project. And so, it fell to my company, Quasartico Inc. The initial plan was to create a city that belonged to both people and Pokémon, a place where wild Pokémon could live alongside humans. There were concerns from some uneasy with the idea, even those with no ties to the city. Still, it was a noble undertaking worth pursuing. But when we began investigating Prism Tower to plan for repairs and improvements, we became aware of something we had not anticipated. The tower was emitting a peculiar energy. This is when we also began detecting that strange power, which we call Mega Power, in all corners of Lumio's city. At the same time, wild Pokémon were flocking to the city in droves, as if drawn to this power. And now we have rogue Mega Evolution. If this dire phenomenon becomes commonplace, then the people will abandon Lumio's city once more.
Don't worry. Don't worry, Team MZ will help get all this under control.
Thank you for that, young lady.
Beg pardon, ma'am. Seems I'm being called for. If you would excuse me for just a moment. Something about her just looks suspicious.
It is thanks to Vinny that I came to know of AZ, which also led me to your group, Team MZ, and to me asking so much of you children now.
As if we wouldn't want to save the people and Pokemon of Lumiose. We're glad to help, right, Amstrad? Yeah, we'll protect everyone.
Thank you both. I wish to make this a city where people and Pokemon truly can live together. Help me make that dream a reality.
We certainly will. Which means we better get to work right away. Thanks for having us. Dapper Stroot indeed.
One last question before you go, Tawny. If you don't mind me asking, that jacket of yours, where did you obtain it?
It was my mum's. I keep it to remember her by.
I see. Forgive me. I just thought it looked familiar somehow.
Ooh, Jet's Tawny's mum.
If you remember where you might have seen it,
Please let me know, ma'am. I came here to Lumiose searching for someone. Your memory could be the clue I need. Now, if you'll excuse us.
please, one more moment of your time. I've just been briefed about the latest readings. We're detecting concentrations of mega power. I will email you all the details as usual.
Leave it to us. This is what Team MC is here for.
We're going to make Lumiose a city that people and Pokemon can share.
Like you were saying, ma'am. Come on, Amstrad. We're heading back to the hotel. Time for another strategy meeting. Everyone loves a strategy meeting.
Mum.
You know, I was quite sad. I hit a side quest that was kind of phenomenal after what you said about Frostlass. There was literally a side quest where I had to follow a Frostlass around like it was leading me astray, and then at the end, it disappeared and turned into a Mega Crystal, Mega Stone for Frostlass. But I was like, oh man, I wish I'd recorded this bit because it was so fitting after what you were saying about Frostlass. There was also a quest that got really weird about a Litwick luring a child into the sewers to drain some of its life force. And then it started doing like weird things with like having it flicker up to the screen and be all spoopy and stuff. She did think I was a handsome boy, luring me off. Any of these I can actually use already. Excadrive. Oh, let's just get all the ones we can for now. That should flesh out the Pokedex a bit. Something Drifloon. Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh boy. Okay, so that's given me these ones. Kind of weird, you don't actually have to do the Mega Evolve if you've seen it and own the necessary stuff to do it. I'm ready to do a Mega Frostlass. I'm not able to evolve it yet. I need to catch a different Snorunt, I think. Yeah, getting there. I'm doing fairly decent with the Pokedex. Only what, like 40 off? And there's a few that need to be trade evolves that might be time locked and stuff, and there's a few that's going to be some grinding, and or that I've just not seen like the legendaries yet, so doing decent, doing decent. Yes, I do need a female Snorunt. I realized that I need a Ralts of a different gender, and yeah, because this is a female Curlier. So that's going to become a Gardevoir at 30. I need a male Ralts to evolve up into a Curlier, and then a Gallade. And then I need a female Snorunt. Yeah, we also have some new wild zones. So a couple of new things I can expand on the decks there. And finally farm out some EVs. Get some evolves. That's wild. Oh, you. What a joker. Right, let's... Tell you what, actually I do feel like doing a little wild zoning. Since we're close by. And since we've got the B team primed. Furfu fashion when? Maybe nearer the end. I think I'm unlocking different Furfu styles in some of the side quests. I think there's also a Badoo fashion show I can unlock or something as one of the side quests. I might do that one on stream because it's silly. Oh, not the tech. I'm doing that. Oh, a Salamence? I was going to totally grind for that. Right, we're going to save progress. So I don't really want to fight it. Heck yeah. Alpha Salamence, just casually. Oh, that looks good. I might need to swap the nature, because I assume that maybe it is a physical attacker, given that attack's already higher than special. Nah, Alpha. Still, give that an Adamant Mint. That's some chonky stats. Not so much on speed and defense, but on attack and HP, that's solid. Welcome to name it, should you wish to. Also got an Electrocross and a Chandelier. And half my party, I think, needs naming. No, I think I still need to catch the little guy too. If it's dragon and flying, I want to use some rocks on it, right? I don't have rocks right now. Nice. Okay, he just did dig, that's fine. Really? Alright, well, try on this one. There we go. So I guess I need to evolve Bagon. In order to complete. Yeah, that was quite a handy first time catch. Nice little boost to the decks. I didn't think I was going to get the Salamence that early. And it's not even on the roster, I guess, because it's just a chance of the alpha spawning wild. Maybe only at night, who knows? Oh. Okay, we got an alpha Lopunny as well. Yeah, you're welcome to name. But that means I don't need to grind up the little guy, which is nice. Also not in the decks for the area. That looks like an Altaria as one of the options. which would be cool. Presumably up on the roof. If I can see where to get up for this one. Do we need to leave the wild zone? Does kind of look like it. I feel like this one should have been done. Prior to... I don't know, maybe I've done some of this. Just not the random collection of scaffolding over there that I can't see how to get up to now. Oh. It's not good. Kind of working on the assumption that there's a wild zone entrance up on the roof. Which there absolutely is. Ooh, a Noibat. Or a Noivern. Salamence equals biggest Wingus. That should fit, yeah. Alright. For you, buddy. Biggest. I need to be careful to type Wingus. Biggest Wingus. Ah, okay. Well, we've seen you. Can I just reset you by leaving? No. I wonder if they're disappearing. Low honey equals stop it. Yeah, I like that. Ooh. Okay, so Noivern at night. Let's see about Altaria. That's... Okay, but you're mostly attacking me. You're a dragon, what should I be using? Dragon, fairy, or rice. You've got some fairy, right? You're not very high level. That light screen off. Because then other things can use it. Let's just Dragon v Dragon. Okay. We got it. Have I got you? Yes, I've got you. Cool. You're irritating, so... There we go. Right, clear out of the way for a second. And... and you get your new nickname. go. Fluffy nut. Let's see if they allow us nut. Kinda got mannequin already. I'll know to come back tonight and get Noibat, hopefully. Noibat, Noivan. Oh, that one's really tricky to go for. Maybe if there's a ledge there. I'm gonna give it a little go. Is that everything? No. I really can't see. Well, I suppose I should look at the other area in the daytime, shouldn't I? Oh, you're back. Oh no, Salamancer's there again. Clearly haven't been hanging out around here. Right. There's the starting point here. I'll go punch that. I feel like panda should be all lowercase in the name. Okay. He is just a little guy. When he evolves, does he get his capitals? Right. Okay. And we're talking all caps or just the P? Wait. Oh. Seriously, what is the deal with this one? Oh, there's a way across. Okay, that makes more sense. Neither. Dealer's choice on where the capitals go. It just depends on how you want to say it. I quite like panda. I hope, again, I'm saying that right. If not, you're welcome to send a voice note. Oh. Probably gonna be something really naff in there as well. Oh, Zinc's okay. That's everything. Apart from that one Pokeball. No, not dig. Oh well. Chef's kiss. Okay, nice. Get a decent punch on these. Going all at once. Do. Wait, what is Wild Guy saying? Go where you want, die where you must. Oh. Or did you mean the Delibird dropping berries? Which one's bothering you? What the hell, my guy? I mean... Oh. You're a big boy. Just because it's an alpha. Keep that death talk out of my Pokemon game. Hail for the chill vibes. Yeah, that makes sense. That's what I'm trying to bring anyway. Not much up here. Not gonna lie, I expected more. Alright. Lame. Alright, gonna make a quick attempt to get to that one Pokeball. And then we'll carry on. This has to be the weirdest tiny little wild zone there is. Jump rope stream? Maybe. I was thinking of setting that up as a community reward. But you can choose between jump rope stream, lasso stream, or like getting me to open an expensive Pokemon product or something like that. Don't know what you'd prefer. Still got that Charizard UPC or like a 151 booster bundle or something. I did, just in the post today, receive 2 more booster bundles from Ascended Heroes. I think I pre-ordered back in November, which is kind of ridiculous. Sorry, jump rope, I'm going lasso all the way. Okay. Maybe Yeah, maybe we'll set that up when we finish Infinite Story, maybe? Try and do a bit of research. It's going to be tricky in co-op, I think, because if either of us die, it restarts the mission. But I suppose also you've got more ability. I have to think about what one we would do it for. Yeah, the handicap, right? But at the same time, like, I think I've watched some playthroughs of the first level of Infinite, and there are workarounds you can do, and Infinite does have the ability to do some ridiculous stuff at range. You know, like popping a tank up on the top of a hill. But also, ODST is meant to be one of the shorter ones, and a lot of the night missions you can do by disengaging. Obviously weaker, but that doesn't hugely matter. I agree, yeah. Works well as a community reward. I was going to try and gauge, like, because it's hard to say what's a good amount for that. Because I know a few of you probably have redonkulous amounts saved up. Ooh, hello. I don't know if you're rare. Sun's getting low. Right, we're just going to beat you up with Lucario, I think. That's my best option right now. Oh, I should have. I don't know if that's going to work. Let's just... He's still around. I'm gonna... I don't know if Kangaskhan's rare. Yeah, sadly you can only set it to a month. So I want to get, like, the amount right. Maybe I just set it to the max and see what you guys do, but yeah, I figured they would do that. Never mind. That was just me messing that up. Excuse me, Evie, go back to being unaware. Thank you. Not like that. Okay, well, you're just gonna get punched. Brought this on yourself. Really? It's fine, I need a bunch of you. Okay, I've caught you already. It's actually in here. Looks like a Drampa, Clefairy, and a Kangaskhan are what I'm looking for. And any Evi I come across. So you need like 8 of them or something. Oh, there's another Kangaskhan, cool. Shush, you can't see me. Okay, fine. Too many K points. Okay. That is a useful guide. Probably should have hit him before he saw me. There we go. Yeah, 3 or 4 months of earnings gives you 20k. But maybe I set it as like a month-long goal with 100k or something like that. See what we do. Or maybe a little lower. I'm sure Viga's sitting on plenty of points. Whether he'll admit to it or not. So hi Viga, if you're watching this later, to maintain your incredible watch streak. I commit to 10% of that. Yeah, exactly, right? So maybe that's a little high then. Because there aren't going to be 10 people with your level saved up, I would suggest. So maybe... honestly, maybe calling it 50 would be good. Because then, like, even you and Viga maxing out couldn't quite do it. So it would still feel like a challenge for the community. Oh, goodness. Oh, it's just... fairies don't like steel. Okay. What are you doing up there? Let's get one of these going. Gonna be honest, this hasn't gone the way I've hoped. I feel like we're gonna get cooked here. Yeah. I think Alpha Clefairy isn't a fight right now. I would imagine it's a fairly consistent nighttime spawn down here. What, did I not just get a Clefairy, I swear? Okay. Well... this I might be able to do. I was thinking of one later in the year, setting it to 50k and seeing what happens. Gonna gauge how much people have near at that time. Yeah. As in, you were thinking of you doing one. Care to let on what that might be, or is that gonna be a little bit of a secret for now? Yeah, it might be higher depending on how much I want to do it. Yeah, that's the thing, I suppose. I mean, I definitely commit to doing a stream where we attempt lasso. I'm not going to commit to doing a full lasso run. But I would spend an evening attempting it, and maybe, like, if we completely bang our heads against the wall, try a different games one, or just see what people are interested in. It could be fun. Get me to play Spooky Game in October. Ooh, that'd be fun. Have you played... What's it called? Into the Woods? Not super spoopy, but I feel like it would be right up your alley. Main character's a cat. Cute animation. Wonder what conditions Trampa spawns under. Oh, nice. You can evolve. Not fun for me. I'm thinking something fear level. Something that actually gets me jumpy. Okay, nice. I do love Fear as a game. So I've actually played Fear 3. I really should. That could be fun doing some kind of October spoopy series. Oh, but you like horror films so much. I just figured you would like horror games. I know it's a very different feeling. Interesting, you hate horror games. Okay. I mean, yeah, we'll give it a go. If you really struggle, we always make it a charity thing. And you have to. Yeah, I thought this is where the big one is. Right. Played the new Prey, which was pretty close to my limit. Yeah. I never hugely got into the new Prey. I think in part. Sinky City is getting you a little bit. Yeah, I can see that after watching a bit of it. Tolerance level is low. Fair. You have a height, right? Played about 10 minutes before switching it off. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'd donate a bunch of points to see that. Right, I need to get saving then. I mean, no, I won't be saving points. What? No. Not me. Not this lady. Yeah, I remember playing Fear. I can't remember if it was 1 or 2. I think it might have been 2. Where I was playing it at night with all the lights off for extra immersion. And I remember like creeping about knowing the game was messing with me because like there'd be this thing of like they play the music, then they do the jump scare. They play the music, then they do the jump scare. Then they played the music and I'm just crawling around, nothing's happening. No jump scare. I must have spent like 10 minutes going through this tiny section. And I'm like, oh, what an idiot. Music's over, carry on. Then they do the jump scare. Jumped right out of my skin. Red ghost staring down at me through the corridor still haunts me. Oh, interesting. Man, I would pay to see that then. Right. We get a God of War. That's nice. Now, does simply having this check Mega God of War off my list? gonna swap you in, because I think I can just evolve you with a Moonstone, right? Do you get a Mega Kangaskhan thing? I think it is, right? Yeah. Okay, you're done as well. Nice. Give you an item to hold. For a K. Yep. There we go. Conga equals Big Mama. I like that. Or if you're British, Big Mummy. God of War can be... There you go. He'll know. Alright, let's Thank you, thank you. I'm quite pleased with that one. Wait, Moonstone? Moonstone, yeah. Body pill, no. Yeah, I don't know if that's... I think that would be 13 characters. Sadly. I suppose I could do it with 1L. And Mega Cliff Label's a thing, right? I don't know if I have that yet. Alright, let's just quickly... Get you 3 out. Pop you 3 in. And we'll get the original trio. So looking for a Firestone. Mega Fable's quite a good design, yeah. Surprised they haven't done like Mega Evolutions. It's Thunderstone, isn't it? Not Lightning Stone. There we go. Brushing up the Pokedex a little bit. All evolutions should be called Donks. Do you know what? Why not? I like that. Honks. With Canadian accent, right? Of course. Alright. Okay. And then I really will get to the story. Hey, there's a story here. It's the main thing I do on stream. Other than chat to you and mess around. There we go. Sorry, not sorry. I got you, you. Yeah, you've all got names. Nice. Decent bit of progress there. I suppose shiny hunting would be another community reward possibility. Or getting the DLC or something. Damn, who did Absol Levine get benched for? A mix of getting benched for Gengar and, or Vigar, should I say, and Lucario, mainly for like the metal coverage. And because I eventually planned to swap out Scizor into the team, so I felt like Lucario covered a similar area to Scizor. Yeah, once I get up, I need to get the research level quite high to get the shiny charm in this. But I'd definitely be on for it. And I think the DLC is meant to be good for shiny hunting, right? Leader says, so, why'd Vinny call you over to Quasartico? I guess the president just wanted us to know they've got our backs and appreciate our work. She said she's counting on our help to take care of the rogue Mega Evolution problem. On that note, did you both hear from Vinny about the rogue Mega Evolution reports for us to look into? That we did, which I suppose means it's time for another strategy meeting. Yes, I want to have that strategy meeting now. Yes. It's like, surely I know there's one. Here's the new info from Vinny. Our first concern is a Dragonite in Vert Sector 3. Second, in Xuan Sector 4 we've got a Tyranitar. And finally, there's a Starmie in Blue Sector 3. All three of those can be difficult to tackle even when they haven't Mega Evolved. Which means they'll be extremely tough customers when Rogue Mega Evolution sets in. Do you feel up to this, Mstrat? Yeah. Team MZ will be supporting you on the ground, as always. But even with our help, these will be serious opponents. We can't let our guard down. Sure, but think of how good we've gotten at working together now. Yeah, we've calmed so many rogue Pokémon. Team MZ is a well-oiled machine. Like Team Mstrat is. True enough. Okay, so to recap. We've got 3 more Pokemon at risk of rogue Mega Evolution. We'll stake out each of their locations, then support Mstrat from there. Up first, the Dragonite invert Sector 3. That one goes to Tawny. Hey, welcome, welcome, Insane Joe. Lurk, super appreciated. Hope you're having a good day, buddy. Naveen, you've got to keep an eye on that Tyranitar in Xuan Sector 4. And I'll stand by to handle Starmie in Blue Sector 9. Starmie feels like the easier fight because I've got grass coverage there. Fighting attacks on Mega Tyranitar, probably. Man, Boy would be a good one for that. And then Dragonite's mostly Dragon type, right? So Ice type. Ice type will be good. You always seem to lift the heaviest load on your shoulders, Amstrap. I can handle it. Thanks, Amstrap. I'm really glad to hear that. And you can count on us to help your Pokemon before we get into battle. Alright, team, move out. Time to save more Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. Yeah. Okay. So let's say I tackle Starmie first. What would be the best thing to use? Dark Ghost type moves along with Electric Grass and Bug type attacks. Okay. Well, it feels like Boy's coming in. And Boy, I feel like if I take these three out for now, and this is my team, and I can level up. I don't want you three really to level up. You're closer to being useful. I feel like I'm in a good place to take on Mega Starmie, even if I just use Elclad. And Boy. And Gengar, yeah, solid. Alright, let's see where we're at. Oh yeah, he wants me to find an apartment. Okay, well that's our way up. Oh, there you are. Hold on, you lot. You don't want to mess with the Pokemon up ahead. Shrouded in Mega Power, or whatever. and it's ready to blow, so no one's getting by me. Flat top. Feels like I've seen you two before, though. Ah, it's them Strat, ain't it? And the other one. Well, trainers as strong as you two ought to be alright. Come on then, follow me. Thanks, Flat Top. Ooh, Vinny's here. And Lady Grunt. For goodness sake. Which imbecile let two civilians waltz in here when I specifically said to block off the area? Mr. Philippe, hi, what are you doing here? We received word that Pokémon behaving erratically. We cannot allow any Lumiose resident to be armed, so we came to evaluate the situation. Thought that if need be, I could take care of the situation personally. Your intel was spot on. The erratic Pokemon you were warned about is at risk of going rogue Mega Evolution, and we're here to calm it down by beating it up. I see, so you're trying to keep Lumiose safe, just like us. Problem is, I'm here on direct orders from the boss. He would hardly be pleased if I simply stepped aside for you. I'm sure you understand. What are we supposed to do? It's simple. Evstrat defeats my team, and I'll be unable to take on the other opponents. Okay. Boy wants me to fight him. It's simple. Fight me. Exactly. You get it. Steelix. And I've swapped out the useful things from my team because I'm a silly. Right, still don't like fighting. Okay. Boy. Just gonna break and then walk away from those stealth rocks. Ah, Scizor. How I wish. Oh. There we go. Hopefully we just keep this up. Ah, Mega Skarmory. Mega Evolution proves our bond. Let me show you the true beauty of Skarmory. Like Scummery. Okay. He's going to be strong against me as a bug type, but... boy punches through everything. Your true strength lies in drawing out the full strength of your Pokemon, huh? That and boy's busted stat block. I cannot stress enough how that's helped. See, you've been honing your skills. Time for us to withdraw, you lot. We can leave things to Team MZ. I mean, I'm literally on the boss's payroll. I understand why the boss holds you in such high regard. When I first met the boss, I thought nobody could possibly surpass him. Yet now I find that the world may be bigger than I ever imagined. It's kind of funny coming from you, Philippe. You're older than Corbo, and the rest of us. Age matters little when it comes to greatness. In my childhood years, I was already formidable in physical strength and in my talent for battles. As such, I was able to keep the local ruffians under control and under my command. I was still nothing but a young fool. I was strong, yes, but that didn't put food on the table. It was only thanks to Lysandre's support that I managed to survive those days. And that wasn't the case for Mr. Corbo. He negotiated with Lysandre, convincing the man to give him seed money for his ventures. Mr. Corbo started up all sorts of businesses,
security service, Pokemon couriers, even some things that perhaps aren't entirely above board. He was quite the little upstart, so me and my gang thought he needed to be taught a lesson. Yet young Mr. Corbo and his partner Venipede gave us a slip at every turn, always one step ahead until we were forced to admit defeat. He outdid us completely, and in an area entirely unrelated to Pokemon battles. Ever since then, he's been the only person I call my boss. Seed money. Oh, Outclad. Never change. Maybe I shouldn't have told you all that. In exchange for your silence, please take this. Thanks, buddy. This is a water stone, right? Use it on that partner of yours. It will surely help you protect Lumiose. Now please, make sure to handle things here. If this city goes down, the Rust Syndicate will have no clients left to work with after all. If I use this stone Philippe gave me, it'll be Starmie versus Starmie. Think I should do it? Sure, why not? Good guy Philippe indeed. Sort of. Surprised Amsy's not here to be Team Corbo. I'll evolve my partner, then we've got to calm that rogue Mega Starmie. I didn't realize that a lack of a stone was the problem. I thought she just didn't want to. Like, I got cash for days. Alright, yeah, I'm still tracking the other one. Right, let's get... Oh, let's just jump off the roof. That's the most sensible way down. Beaker problem. Now, the beaker problem is having weird science effects go wrong on him. Make sure you and the Outclad stay safe, okay? Real talk right there. Okay, leader. Don't forget to hydrate. Concentration of rogue mega power in your vicinity rapidly rising. Warning, rogue mega evolution is imminent. I'm ready to handle it, phone. Before Starmie's rogue mega evolution sets in, want me to heal your Pokemon? I mean, sure. Make sure you and the Outclad stay safe, okay? Damn, leader. She clearly likes you, Outclad. Legs. Legs. Go punch it. That's it. Now headbutt it. I will stick a curse on it. Our curse doesn't work. Lame. Let's switch to... Well, actually, we just don't want to be here for this, right? Mega Gengar. Feel overly necessary to be careful right now.
Yes, the Mega Gengar card is about 70-80 pounds. I think it might have even been slightly less when I pulled it. But yeah, that's why I was very excited for that one. It's really nice. The SAR of it is just stupid money, like over 1,000 at this point. But yeah, that Mega Gengar was lovely. And who knows, maybe there's another one in there. I would quite like to pull the Mega Dragonite one as well. But there's a lot of nice cards in that set, so I'll be very happy with whatever we get from it. Thanks for healing me in the Outcloud. You stand by what you said? Which one? Okay, leader. Work on strat, that's one more rogue Pokemon calmed. This battle's really take it out of you, huh? No, not really. Now we gotta help these poor Pokemon and stop their suffering, but geez, they don't let up with their super fierce attacks. Now that one was kind of trivial. Starmie is a bit... All that running around, dodging, leaves me absolutely starving. Do you think Lumiere's restaurants might have started all this as a plot to bring in customers? Nah, couldn't be, that'd be wild. Oh, you're not a fan of Mega Dragonite. The card's nice, though. Rogue Mega Evolved Pokemon successfully pacified. 2 remaining Pokemon at risk of going Rogue Mega Evolution. There's no risk, it's happening. It's a guarantee. Thanks, Vigar. Right, what do we reckon for Mega Dragonite is Ice type? Tyranitar, we want to do Fighting, Bug, Fairy, Grass, Ground, Steel. Oh, Grass is good. Okay, so maybe we just swap out Gengar for another thing that needs some XP. Be kind of okay though with that. How about it's super low level really, but ground type. Apparently Shuffet's ready to evolve, so... There we go. Now I can, I think, give you the Banette Stone if I've got it. Yes, I do. Should probably put the Pokemon that can Mega Evolve somewhere separate, really, but like you, I think. A little tick off here. Alright, who else needs leveling? I've got now you shall do. Yeah, so fighting attacks. Bug and fighting attacks should be a nice easy one then. Boy can carry. Oh, he's right there.
Playtime!
Gotta get them mega shards. I need so many. You could handle this on your own if you had to. You can count on Scrafty and me for help, but that's nice. At least he recognizes my abilities. What do you reckon to Mega Tyranitar then? Here's a likely soon to Mega Evolve target, Tyranitar, the armor Pokemon. Did your research, huh? As you'd expect from the name, it possesses impressive defenses. This may be a long fight, but my Scrafty should do well against Tyranitar in terms of type matchups. In any case, this Tyranitar needs our help, so we'll simply have to do it. Concentration of Mega Power rapidly rising. Mega Evolution is imminent. Let's do this. Yep.
Mega Tyranitar.
Pretty cool. Punch it. Oh, rocks against bug. It's gonna hurt. At least for now, he's attacking me. There we go. Back in your bowl for just a second. Change back, that's fine. Okay, well. There we go. You like his wings? Yeah, it's a nice design. Definitely have a fondness for Tyranitar as a Pokemon in general. There we go. Now I can Mega Evolve Tyranitar too, once I level him up enough. These wild Pokemon gatherings are Lumiose, and all this rogue Mega Evolution. I'll be relieved when we can finally figure out the cause and put these mysteries to bed. Thanks. Keep looking into it on my end as well. Kitar equals Reptar. It's a great name. I'm going for it. Just one Rogue Mega remaining. Alright. Doesn't quite fit his name currently, but 3 more levels. Also, tell me you're ancient without telling me you're ancient. Okay, and finally for Mega Dragonite. I know Ice type's good. Ice, Rock, Fairy, and Dragon. Okay, what we're gonna do then. Tyranitar. Sorry. Totodile. Tyrantrum. So there's the rock and dragon. There's the ice. Worth looking at a move change up. Do I have additional, like Ice Beam could, even though it's special move. Yeah, let's get Ice Beam in there. Oh, Head Smash. Could be good. Rock Blast could be good. Rock 2, why not? Oh, that's just... Stone Edge just seems like a great move. Okay. So then Rock Slide. It's my secondary. Here. And then... I quite like Rock Blast as an option. Alright, so Rock, Dragon, and Ice. Fairly well contained. I'll keep the rest of the team the same for now. I'm checking the Mega, because I know some of them undergo type changes. But yes, I'm just... Honestly, for the Mega ones, I'm just Googling it, because I can't remember, and it's fairly critical in the battle. For most of the rest of them, I just have a weakness chart up, so I try and remember what the type of the Pokemon is, and slowly trying to train myself to remember what the different types are, because I'm just so used to like bug and grass are the same type in my head. Ground, rock, and fighting are all the same type in my head because it's just how they merge them for the cards. And the simplified set of weaknesses and resistances is just not the same. Spoiled by the TCG, yeah. You love me that TCG though. Okay, it's up on a roof. What's my best way of getting up there? Soon, yeah. Just over a week we get to play. Very much looking forward to that. Build and battle, my guy. And all of those Witcher board games. I was meaning to check in with you and make sure you're still good for that, but it sounds like it, so yeah, very excited. I mean, yeah, I haven't started yet, but I do intend to still. So, if you're not going to miss them, then at some point I will absolutely read through them all. Have some fun with it. Because graphic novels are quite a quick read generally when you start. Or at least I find, so not too worried about that. Yeah, fair. I suppose, yes, you do still have the Witcher ones in exchange. They're a lot of fun. Don't know why a Dragonite wandering around just feels less likely. There you are, Dragonite's just up ahead. So Dragonite is a pretty troublesome Pokemon. It hits hard, and it's built tough. Its Mega Evolution was only recently discovered too. I don't really know what to expect from it. But you look curious. Something on your mind? Reason for protecting Lumiose, that person you've been looking for. Yeah, that person you've been looking for. Yeah. Guess I feel like I need to protect the city since the person I'm searching for is here somewhere. Right now, that means taking care of Lumiose's rogue Mega Evolution problem. Dragonite always feels special despite the fact that it's literally a post-Pokemon. Yeah, fair. Concentration of Mega Power in your vicinity is rapidly rising. Warning, rogue Mega Evolution is imminent. I am ready to handle it. Let's save this Dragonite. I've still got Pantam active, which is... It's not the one right now. Wing Ears is not the one. Alright. Go on, indeed, eh? The bull tail is okay though. Yeah, bull tail has some good dinosaur precedence. Right, hopefully we'll get through his defenses a little bit more. Come on, Prowligator, do something. Okay, well, yeah, I probably should have brought him in for that, but never mind. Oh, here's slow boy, my dinosaur. This is coming for that. I feel like just in case, I'm gonna use a revive on you. My other ones are fairly weak. Well, you're just being cheeky. Back in your boat. Oh yeah. Maybe we just run away for a second. You're getting there. Wall. No, I'm gonna let it charge up. Okay with that. It'll just be at the edges. Oh, Meganium's not gonna have a good time. Yeah. One more good attack. Come on. Where are you? There we go. I swear everyone was raving about how good this Mega was when it came out. Made me think I was going mental not liking it. I think it was probably more just like people were excited to get new Megas, and people were excited that Dragonite was picked. I mean, I definitely saw some criticism of it. I get what you mean, though. There was quite a bit of positive sentiment where it didn't feel like it was warranted. It felt kind of lazy. Chomp chomp indeed. Always be chomping. You gonna roll them, Strut? Sooner or later, we're gonna figure out what's causing all these Pokemon to go rogue. Then Lumiose will be a place shared by people and Pokemon, just like the folks at Quasartico want. Thanks for the heals. Looks like we dealt with all the rogue Pokemon Vinny warned us about, huh? Alright, and it's back to Hotel Z. Probably for some croissant curry. There are no remaining Pokemon at risk of undergoing Rogue Mega Evolution. Not necessarily even lazy, just bad design. Yeah. I don't know, like, I feel like it's lazy given that, like, just very little changed about it. Like, wouldn't it be cool if it had wings for ears? No. We do some more things. What would be... No. Dragonite instead of Dragonite, yeah. I have Garchomp Light. I do have Garchomp Light. Did I not give Gardevoir the Gardevoir right? I did give you a name, so you should be somewhere around here. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Got a few. I'll sort the rest later. So that puts us mission 31, as well as 34 done. Now, from my research, I know after doing mission 35, that's when I can finally get my hands on a metal jacket. It's the earliest I can get a metal jacket, as there's side mission unlocks. So I'm quite excited to do that, because it means I can get a Scizor. Managed to save another... not a full metal jacket, well done. You managed to save another bunch of Pokemon from Rogue Mega Evolution. As usual, it was largely thanks to your efforts. In fact, you really outdid yourself this time. I'm so glad we've got you on the team, MZ. Hey, AZ, can I ask you something?
Yes? What is it, my young friend?
You keep saying we need to find the strongest Mega Evolution user. But how do we determine that? Like, how do we know which trainer is the actual strongest?
That is up to Fluette to decide.
What do you mean?
I mean, it will require the greatest Mega Evolution user to handle Florette's true power. For the moment, let us simply be glad that you all continue to succeed in calming rogue Pokémon.
But do we know how Floette would even decide who's the strongest? Maybe it's just got to be a Pokemon trainer that Floette thinks she could rely on. Well, that must be Amstrad. I mean, right? Says who? Ooh, my next match is against Grisham, the novelist? That gets me to rank A if I win. When I win. So it's finally time. You're closing in on rank A now. The very top of the ZA Royale. Just one question. Who the heck is Grisham? Does anyone know? Not that they've made it up to rank B, but managed to keep their face secret. Some folks prefer not to show their face in their profile photo. They want to keep their daily lives beyond and their ZA Royale activities separate. Some people just register under pseudonyms or nicknames too. That's true, but still, how are you supposed to find them if you have to your promotion match? You'll have to wait for them to find you, I guess. Keep Big Brother out indeed. And risk things getting worse with Prism Tower? No way. We can't just sit back and wait. Let's ask Emma. Yeah, she's our best bet. Let's head to the Looker Bureau, Amstrad, and try to find out more about this Grisham. Looks like the competition to see who hits rank A first has begun. Work done! Yeah! Nice one. Who joins the ZRL under a false name? There are some strange people out there. That's a nice combination of emotes there.
The strongest Mega Evolution user. Another role I should have fulfilled, and yet failed to.
Alright. Don't appear to have unlocked it yet, so maybe I need to speak to Emma. Purple-orange color combo good too. Thanks, Spyro. Glad to see you too, Mimi. Hello there, what can I do for you today? This is about your case. I've narrowed down the list of likely candidates by looking at people who came to Lumios within the last few years. Thanks, Emma, but it's actually another missing person we're here for today. Another missing person? Alright, let's hear it. We need to find Amstrad's opponent for his next promotion match. Do you have a name? Yes, it's Tawny. Oh, you mean, yeah. Grisham. Grisham. I know the name. One of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, so I've heard. I can give the information you need. This knowledge could potentially put you in danger. Do you still want to know? Of course. I figured you'd say that. Okay, I know what to do. If you beat me in battle, I'll tell you what I know. Come on, let's head outside. Really, Emma? Alright, well, given that we've been given the option, let's A-team this one up.
on Mabel's research? Yeah. Don't know what I can do with bottle caps yet. I suppose I probably want to... Well, oh yeah. And... You really need an earth move for coverage. Those are alright. Earthquake. I can't remember what Pokemon you have, so let's just get into this. You should know, Emma's really strong. She rank B? Her detective work means she's too busy for the Zete Royale. She'd be in the top ranks for sure. Are you ready to battle me? I'm ready to win. Didn't even need to read the second option there. I'll be using Pokemon that were given to me by a man who played an important role in my life. Malamar, everyone. Let's go. Ooh. Malamar's like a psychic type, right? Bug Ghost Dark. That's a bad first matchup. Oh wow. Okay, well, I'm gonna get Charizard for this. No funny fighting, so I should use flying. Oh no. Stay with dear. Oh dear, oh dear. I didn't even get the toxic off. That'll do. So I can't remember what type you are exactly. Pokemon and I aren't alone. My old mentors have our back in spirits. Well, we'll see. They got some extra type I don't know about. Did that actually get off though? Looks like it, yeah. Right, let's
just Mega Evolve. Let's see how we do. I think Dark Attack should be good. There we go. Those old guys aren't here to see this. Mega Malamar is wild. Certainly weird. Tell me, what do you know about Team Flare? Nothing. They're the group that caused all that trouble for Kalos 5 years ago, right? Exactly right. Their group was led by a man named Lysandre. He disappeared 5 years ago, but now he's reappeared calling himself L. He's been spotted around town with a mysterious Pokémon. It seemed suspicious, so I decided to investigate them. Not for a client, just for me. But everything I've uncovered tells me that L hasn't been doing anything sinister at all. In fact, he seems to be genuinely trying to help to save Lumiose. So it's not the old guard we've got to worry about here, but rather the new. So about 5 years ago, I had my own ties to someone who was involved in Team Flare. That's how I heard what I'm about to tell you. Before Team Flare collapsed, they started making moves to ensure they left a legacy. Apparently, they tried a few different things, including making the expansion suit that I use. Another one of their efforts involved training up a new generation to carry on their ideas. Grisham was one of the young trainers that Team Flare taught, though it's not clear if Grisham ever is even a real name or not. And now it seems Grisham is taking part in the ZA Royale, but why? To what end? Could it still be for Team Flare? There's no real saying for sure. Not until I do some more digging at least. You know what? I bet Mabel at the Pokémon Research tab could tell you more about Grisham. Oh, would she know anything? Sorry, but that's not for me to say. It's up to Mabel to decide what she wants to share. Oh, they used to date. Thanks for the tip, Emma. I'll do some investigating of my own. I should go to the Pokémon Research Lab and see what Mabel says. Looks like it opened up a new mission. Let's go talk to Mabel first. Oratory. On the right one? No. Damn it. Take the director's office. Rat, that vile little man. Can't believe that. Mayor, it's not my fault we keep getting more wild zones. Oh, my boys do need some healing, yes, thank you. It's not even like I can tell him off. When he knows I'm basically at his mercy. That doesn't mean I should get worked into the ground. I'm acting director of this place. Was she not happy? Alright, let me just quickly... Okay, it hasn't showed up yet. I believe there is where the side quest will show up.
making progress on my research tasks. I want to know about Grisham. Grisham? Who could that be? Someone in the ZA Royale. ZA Royale, huh? Seems you already know about Grizz than I would have thought. Fine. So I used to be a part of Team Flare. Tell me more. I don't really mind telling people. They're merely curious. There are still people who react badly if they even hear the words Team Flare, you know? So I don't exactly walk around advertising it. I won't lie about it if I'm asked either. When everything fell apart, I got taken into custody along with the others, but I took a plea deal. So I got made acting director of this lab. Easy to keep tabs on me if I'm always stuck here, right? My role in Team Flare also had me looking into Pokemon energy and all, so I don't hate the work. Sorry. Didn't mean for the sob story to spill out. You want to know about Grisham, huh? He was part of the younger generation in Team Flare. Everyone called him Grizz, means grey, like the colour of ashes. He was pretty strong when it came to Pokemon battles, not that he got much of a chance to show off that skill at the time. Honestly don't know what you might be thinking now, joining the ZA Royale, but if you really got to know, you might want to try Nouveau Cafe over at Centrico Plaza. Coffee truck? Why? You'll find out when you go, won't you? Sheesh, kid. Don't take all the mystery and fun out of life. About to walk into a pretty sticky situation, but I'll be there to help you when time comes, and don't forget. Still want you to keep up your research work too, I knew that was coming. Okay. Here we go, it has shown up. Alright, I'm gonna go heal up and do that. Bonjour, and welcome to the Pokémon Center. How may I be of service? Okay, we'll get your Pokémon for a few seconds. For Alligator and the rest of your team should be all better now. Is there anything else I can help you with? All good. Come back and see us whenever you need. Hi, Grant. Well, if it ain't the kid from Team MZ. You've got a bit of a reputation in the Rust Syndicate. I hear you're pretty strong. Paddle me, will you? Don't have to be right now. I can wait till you're good and ready. Steadfast as steel. Right, well you're going to be using steel Pokemon then, probably. Come talk to me when you're in the mood for a battle, MZ Grunt. Seem ready. You want to get started? Let's do it. And buckle up. My will is hard as steel, you hear? Challenged by Rust Syndicate Grunt. Excadrill. Aquila. Alright, we're gonna act fast here. These ground moves are gonna hurt. Sword Dance is perfect, you know what? Pull off a Mega Evolution. Nice and early. Steelix. Perfect. Should just hit you with a Fire Blast. Stealth Rock and suck a little, but we back up. More Wild should be one of the same move. And one more. Scizor. Easy. Be 4 times weak to fire, probably. Beautiful.
Probably could have put some B-Team in there, but some things can only be learned through battle. Now I know what real Steely Trainer looks like. You know, you're alright. Most folks wouldn't waste time humouring me. I guess I owe you something interesting since I lost the battle. Let me tell you a secret. Steel can't be poisoned. See, it's true even for people. Word is that back when he was young, our very own Philippe was awed by an even younger man, Corbo. The thing about Corbo is that he's charismatic, charming, downright intoxicating. And that's rad, but it can't work. But it can work against him too. So Philippe looks to Skarmory as a reminder, helps him keep level-headed and stop him from just blindly following Corbo. None of this is high-stakes intel, mind you. I like talking about it anyway. It's because our second-in-command has such a solid head on his shoulders. Grunts like us can sleep easy. Here, take this. Thanks for the battle, and for listening to me prattle on. Metal coat. Corbo's taken you under his wing, then that must make us family, MZ grunt. Right. Now here's where I have to put some trust in the community. I need a metal coat. Then, now if I go for link trade, far away players, now I screenshot this the other day because I saw someone saying about specific link codes depending on what you're looking for. So for Scyther holding a metal coat, we're looking at... Okay, I'm now connected to the internet, great. I was before. We're looking at 0176 twice. And you might find someone else looking to do the same thing, hopefully. Oh, a trade partner has been found. And they've got a Scyther as well. Guess we can't know for sure that they're offering one with a metal jacket, but... And then hopefully they stay around and trade it back. So I quite liked that Scyther. But yeah, the idea of these community link codes is amazing, because otherwise I'd need to know people with the game to get this stuff. Well, at least I've got a Sizzle. Worst case. Nice. Pokemon community sticking together indeed. I don't know. Kind of weird, but hopefully this is a trade back. And we both get our Sizzles, and we're both happy. There we go. Okay. Nice. Well, thank you, Crow. You don't know it, but I really appreciate you. Or maybe you do know it to some extent, but awesome. Yes, I'll quit the trade. Nice one. mystery gift get via internet. Please choose the gift you want to receive. I don't know what any of these are. Maybe I should have googled this before. Oh, cool. I get some Mewtwo and I. Oh, I get them all. Cool. Nice. I do have a Mewtwo in Pokemon Home if needed as well. Shine bright like an M zone. Extra side mission for Diancie. Nice. Didn't know these existed. Garchomp Z Stone. Cool. Well, that's nice. Title. I can choose a title. Novice Trainer. Oh, thank you. Alright, well, have any others, right? Oh no. Big Money Maker, Tidy Trainer, Cafe Regular, Shiny Collector. Well, I'm gonna be a Tidy Trainer for now. Of course, that's the only one I've got at a high level. Right. That was exciting, and I finished some research. Tidy boys. Most excitingly, there he is. I assumed that consumes, yeah, it consumes the metal jacket. But Scissorite is something I believe I already own. Yeah. So now we can Mega Evolve you. Those are some reasonable stats. That speed stat's a little low. Tell you what, I'm gonna train that speed stat. Now that I understand EVs thanks to Outclad. Sort by type. I can just look at. I'll just give it a bunch more speed. I'll give it a bit more attack. Because that was the max I could put into. Okay, so we've maxed out attack and speed for now. That's fine. They're okay. I could do with slightly higher speed, but it's okay. The important thing is that's my boy. Bullet punch. I love a bullet punch. I feel like these are a good starting point. If I'm replacing X-Sizzle, but it seems like Lunge is better. Yeah, U-turn's a great move. Just for the cheeky return. Right. And you know what? In honor of that, I think that it's time I switch back. To my sizzle jacket. Sizzle needs a nickname. Yes, actually. Something decent, please, since I do like him. But also, Tyrantrum doesn't have a nickname currently. Rock, paper. Gosh darn it. That's not what I was doing. So I got a little bit of level catching up to do, but that's fine for now. I reckon it's this dude. Roar XD. Come on. Okay. The only good things we got on offer is our location. You gonna order? You here for another nasty drink? If you'd like to order something, please speak to the young lady there. I'd like to order one promotion match. Well, isn't this entertaining? Looks like you've managed to find your next opponent. Quiet Master of Centrico Plaza's famed Nouveau Cafe truck is indeed just a front. The truth is, I'm one of the top-ranked trainers in the ZA Royale, the foremost trainer in rank B, and the boss of Team Flare Nouveau. Yes, you found me. Grisham at your service. I've got my own goal to achieve goals that have brought me to the ZA Royale, which is why I cannot let you defeat me. I suppose this still makes little sense to you, however. Should I explain the whole thing? Grisham, you know this kid is with AZ. There's no point in even trying to explain it all to someone on AZ's side. This is Grizel, one of my comrades in Team Flare Nouveau. Let's just take this kid down right here, right now, while we've got the chance. Grizel, please do calm yourself. Nouveau Cafe is here to offer comfort to the masses. It's no place to start a commotion. Fine. I sent you a location. If you care at all about knowing the truth, go there and wait. We'll close up shop, then head over. Be so kind. Please check your map and find your own way there. Okay. Definitely didn't just spill a drink on myself. Oopsie. points yet, do I? No, I have no points. So promotion match is a little off the cards for now. There is a wait at the bench. Okay, Scissor, show him what you got. Ah yes, you wanted to rename Terran. Check some name. There we go, thank you, Alclad. Now have a fully nicknamed team. Be fun doing some trade evolves and seeing what people make of my ridiculous names. Ooh. Yeah. Solid. I should use a bench. Kill some time here. Hang out until nightfall. Yes. Don't thank me for that one. Yeah, I won't. Don't worry. Okay, battle area. Let's do this. Okay, actually, first I want to go catch an open. Then. Ah. Oh well. Try again another night.
tell you. I'm gonna bring the hammer down on you, sir. Alright, let's get this cooking. Coffee would be nice. Go. Oh no. We're not big. Simple matchup so far. Two cards though. No, I don't agree. Arbok, okay. Alright, get some nice moves off, that's fine. Okay, so it's ice type knockouts as well. It's an unfortunate poison. And hits with dark type moves. Let's just go swing with ice. Should let me make my second hit with ice straight away. There we go. What else has dark type moves? Do right. Oh, come on. Wait for another attack. Down here, and hits with Mega Evolve. To revive. Just need to get knockouts with ice type moves. Ice type, so that's My Skizzle is still Mega Evolved. Yeah, probably. Have a prize for the winner. And I'll take some off. You. It's a bad attack, right? Both of those are bad attacks. I just need to hit people with Mega Evolved Pokemon. Oh well. Dark attack. That was a convenient switch. There we go. Oh, coffee, perfect, yeah. Just gonna pull off a Mega Evolve. Weak move. Start battles with that. Bye, buddy. Oh, tree. Bye bye. Different ghost. Stick with fire and see. Yeah, should be powerful enough. Should start that battle with a dark type move, no, really. Oh, no, it would have been fine because it was a ghost type. What am I doing? Yeah. Okay, so that's super effective with water. We're gonna get super effective, yeah. There we go. It's fine. It's also not going to be super effective, but shame. Good job. Throw rocks at you. Ooh, actually using Mega. Too bad. Round is weak to water, grass. Ah. Oh, that's fine. You're a dragon. So I believe he is nice. But that'll do. Okay, still need to get an Oko. Which is super effective as well. Seen any fire types in a while, so be a tricky one. Let's use a cheap revive. Oh no. So, haven't been challenged. Hits with Mega Evolved Pokemon is worth a lot of points. Yes, I will take some prize medals. Yeah, this is better. Okay, break. Be super effective Mega and the knockout. Keep up the grass because I will roll through this. Oh, but that's a victory, that's fine. Oh, yeah. Rough break, kid. Should complete both of those. Yeah, bonus 10 points. And that gives me my 45 I need. Wow. Just not expecting to get the challenger ticket all in one though. guess we had a pretty good run. Okay. Nice. Money? Beautiful. See, I could have bought Leader of Waterstone easy. Hey, I wanted to believe Drampa appears in the morning by that big pavilion. Should probably recover some people before doing this, but stack up on one Okay, well. Guess we just use it. Nice try. Okay. Circular. Oof. Nice. And we'll try again for Neuven another time. Good progress. Old abandoned house. Look at you, waking like a good boy. Imagine you possibly asking yourself why we would want to meet in such a spot. Dinner on the go, how we doing? We caught a dramper. We are going towards A. We managed to get our challenger's ticket. This is Lysandria Cafe. Reminds me of our boy. It's a very important place for anyone in Team Flare, but it's now an empty storefront. No one has any desire to rent a location so closely associated with such a disreputable group. And since no one wants it, we've taken the liberty of continuing to use it as a base for Team Flare. Or more rightly, for Team Flare Nouveau. You do know about Team Flare, don't you? Not really. You don't even know? Of course you don't. How could someone like you ever understand? Grizel. Rish, this kid's our enemy. He's nothing but an obstacle to all goals we hope to achieve for Team Flare Nouveau. There's no point in trying to explain everything to him. To someone like this, let's just get rid of him. The world has not been kind or forgiving towards those of us who are part of Team Flare. I'm afraid it's all too understandable, sad though it is. Some harden their hearts in response. Like Gazelle here has done. My apologies. I'm afraid there's simply no stopping Griselle once she is set on a course of action. Don't mean revealing your battle tactics to me before our promotion match. I must ask, please, won't you grant Griselle the battle she desires? I mean, if you want to get beat up, you go for it. Fight me. I will and I'll win. I'm going to burn you to the ground. Won't be enough of you left to fight in the ZA Royale. I'll do my best, Elk. I will do my best. I'm assuming she's using a fire-based team. Ah. How did I foresee that? Okay, so Totodile and Tyrantrum are going to be the ones. Sit still for a second. No, we're just gonna Mega Evolve now because I can't with Tyrantrum. Clearly going to be my follow-up. Okay, this should be 4 times effective one. Even through effect. Okay. That's fine. Oh, you're metal. No. That's fine. I roll. Okay. Got to win the battle. Priestess be wearing that apron. Yeah. Clean up on aisle, abandoned house in the street. Okay, that's just ridiculous. Behind a fire. Can. Okay, all fine. Pop a toxic on you. Something else really needs to happen. Yeah. This is ridiculous. That you thought you could defeat me? I lost.
Adoi.
My Pokemon lost. That was well fought. Thank you. I expected nothing less from Team MZ's new ace, the one who seeks to save Lumiose City. I'd say it's time for a little coffee break. Voila! 1 amber roast, our signature drink at Nouveau Cafe. Thanks for healing my Pokemon. That should have perked up the Pokemon who battled for us as well. Now that we're all feeling refreshed, allow me to teach you about the true history of Team Flare, and what it is we hope to accomplish. Please join us inside. Alright. The fiery red of Lysandre's burning passion. That is what fills this Lysandre Cafe. And here, in this place, I'd like to explain to you why I chose to battle in the Zoto Royale. Shall we begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another, all to achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysandre, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he set his sights on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in the world. Ooh, okay, so getting some major Thanos vibes here. In the end, Lysandre made a truly flawless choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Did you know about the ultimate weapon, which nearly burned the Kalos region off the map? I don't. The weapon was AZ's creation.
What?
You may only see AZ as a kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. If he had never built something so horrifying as the ultimate weapon, then Lysandre would have never been driven to such madness. Well, I don't really think you can put it all on AZ there. And we in Team Flare wouldn't have become society's outcasts. And now, it appears AZ is out to save Lumiose, relying on the support of your Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I've said. So I invite you, Amstrad, to witness the truth yourself. How's that? You'll see. Open sesame! Really, open sesame? That's the password to your secret base. Around that door lies the former Lysandre Labs. It was a facility used for research in the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was down there that we learned AZ's secret for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ created. You must see the truth with your own eyes, if you are to fully understand how awful it is. Lysandre Labs was designed to be a labyrinth, and of course plenty of wild Pokemon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you ever get to see the truth for yourself. Okay. Figured enough time had passed for you to have gotten yourself into trouble. Let me guess, you're down in Lysandre Labs. If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to find an elevator key. There should be one lying around there somewhere. Oh. Kind of a little worried that something might be missable down here. I don't know what made me think of that, but I guess we shall do our best. Items are showing. Activated the power supply unit. We appear to have teleporters. Place it back on, and the nearby warp panel should work now. Two available warp pads and a locked door. This is a one-way bit. Okay, that's cool. I got the key card. Okay. Dark holes, nice. Okay, so we just gotta be quite enough thorough when we go around here. It's the other one of these. Oh, in a tiny room all the way over here. Okay. Oh, but I can leave that room. There's... No, I can't. Okay. So I've done both those. This isn't powered up yet. I should be able to get through this with the keycard. So, ah, cool. We got Poison after all. That's nice. Okay. Bits and pieces to get this bit. Let's explore green first. So I can't get through there. running into the blast. Okay, so this will turn the power on. So that's something I can only access by warp pad by the looks of things. That warp pad's still not on, so this is the only new available. I have you with the keycard. Okay, no. Okay. This was a lot easier in top-down mode to track where you'd be. Lab, keycard B. Okay. Should get me out of this room. Explored green and brown. Then we've got purple to do. Wow. Managed to get the tank. Wasn't expecting that. Nice. About Beldum, but... Assuming there's at least one other opportunity. Petroid looking map. Yeah. But so presumably that powers up this one. All of them. Okay. gotta do it, buddy. Gotta make you proud. Checking all them corners for collectibles. I don't know why I just have this feeling that I don't get to come back here. So we come out here, probably. Already got you. Thief snake. Yeah. Nice. So I'm sure it tastes just like chicken. See. Up, did I? Can I return here afterwards, do you reckon? Yes, you can return to this century rounds after completing mission 35 to explore. Okay, perfect. I don't need to worry too much. Pulled out a hone edge. It's that metal and ghost, so fire. We're not fighting ground fire. Ghost or dark. Ground fire, ghost or dark. Well, that's just fire. Pointy and alpha. It's not the right one. Mr. Pointy is an alpha. I'm not even worried. The slash float's in the way. It looks like you'll have to defeat it to continue ahead. Okay. Droid. tanky defense stat, so if it's anything like my one. There we go. Fire Spin's such a move. Path is now clear. Oh, just a Violet didn't even give me the chance to catch. Or at least, I didn't think to try it. Elevator key. Machines for controlling a vast amount of energy being positioned around a stone. Team Flare evidently commanded cutting-edge technology while they were still in operation. One of the standing stones that line Route 10 all the way to the ruins in Josinge Town. These stones apparently behave in a mysterious manner. They usually emit energy, but when the ultimate weapon is activated, they then begin to absorb energy from the Pokemon attached to them. Interesting. Let's find the power supply unit to get this one up and running again. It's there, isn't it? Yeah. So I can walk back to tap the elevator key against the panel. Now we use the elevator. Which floor would you like to go to? Basement floor 2, I guess. There's more? Oh lord, there more. That feels quite minimal compared to the last one. That's fine. Another one? Well, this one really let me do a lot. I'm not gonna lie, I like basement floor 1 more. Bit more my vibe. It's kinda dark, yo. See? Some of the machinery powered back on in response to your presence. Security check initialized. Possession of all keycards has been confirmed, commencing partial reboot of systems. Systems rebooted. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. File 1, the device. File 2, the fuel. File 3, the legends. File 4, our shared dream. Which file would you like to review? Oh, we're gonna play them in order. Device that grants life. This device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon that had perished. We have found this ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Josinge Town. It has been well preserved. We believe we can have it operational with little work, but we have not yet found the necessary key to activate the weapon. We believe AZ should still possess it, since he was the machine's creator. We must find him and capture him without delay. Which file would you like to review? Fuel. The device that grants life, in fact, grants the deceased life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of the device is to distill energy into its purest form, then emit that distilled energy. The emission can take the form of convection, radiation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon that had lost its own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of a legendary Pokemon? Which file would you like to review? Legends. Kalos is said to have 2 legendary Pokemon. Xerneas, which represented life and birth, and Yveltal, representing destruction and death. Power to grant life and the power to steal life. These are mysterious abilities that even science has not been able to decode. What would happen to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? Which file would you like to review? Our shared dream. As the world grows wealthier, the number of Pokemon and people will only continue to grow, and that growth will invite new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of the planet, until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something cannot be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, someone must survive without it. The only way to create a world where people live in beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, time has come to lead the world toward a more beautiful future. Damn, son. Hi, Zygarde. I mean, the math kinda checks out. Have you learned the secret of the ultimate weapon? How truly abominable it was? AZ created that weapon. Then 1,000 years later, he also made a device that now dwells within Prism Tower. Hell, but how? Zygarde seemed to wish that I come to this place. I have lost most of my memories, and yet this place does bring back something. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent. I did learn of the device within Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that device. But to activate that device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon my plans for the tower's device, but the ultimate weapon could still be activated using the key AZ carried. And so I did. There was an explosion, I remember that much, though I cannot recall the cause of it. Perhaps this weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth together with Team Flare's secret base. You're right here. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect all living creatures in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device in Prism Tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumiose. It could fully lose control at any time. To stop the device and protect this city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It has given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will enter a frenzied state, similar to Rogue Mega Evolution. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower and a trainer who can draw forth her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that these young people waiting in Lysandria Cafe wanted you to learn. Go and speak with Grisham, and with AZ, and do what must be done. Your math is checking out there, Alclad. Quick check, they've respawned, right? No, that was the... down, up, the left, and right. Yay. we'll come back and try this another time. Well. Did you see Lysandre? Still down there. To think that he's still alive, and yet he doesn't seem to remember us in the slightest. How could he just forget? It's all because of him that the rest of us... Griselle, there will be time for such things later. And you, Strut, you know the truth of AZ's sins, so I make this request of you. Get AZ's Floette and give her to me. What about what Floette wants? You must see it by now. With AZ's special Floette, we should be able to keep Prism Tower controlled. Everything we've learned points to that conclusion. We must stop the tower from going on a rampage, if we're ever to achieve the kind of beautiful world Team Flare once dreamed of. And if we can be the ones to protect Lumiose, people will finally see us differently. Do you understand? We were mere children, born of those who chose to join Team Flare. And yet we too became pariahs in the eyes of society when Team Flare was disbanded. But we couldn't just leave Lumiose. This city is our home too, and we love it as much as anyone else. The only reason Team Flare existed was to make Lumiose better, to make all of Kalos better. At Nouveau Cafe, we've worked hard to provide coffee for those who had little else. And as we've worked there, we've also heard the voices of Lumiose's people. We understand this city better than anyone else. We know its people better than anyone else. So if you really want to face me in battle, you'll need more than just a challenger's ticket. You'll need to be ready to hand over AZ's Floette to me. I must become the strongest Pokemon trainer by battling my way up through the ZA Royale. I must become the strongest Mega Evolution. Then I will be the one to restrain Prism Tower with AV's Floette. Go talk with the rest of Team MZ and decide what it is you really ought to do. It's time they learned of AZ's sins. Now go back to Hotel Z. I think I'm going to fight him and become the most powerful, and then I'll use Floette. Yeah, think about that. 18 and 19 done as well. Nice. Double check racing and construction. See if we grabbed enough screws to get the last plush. We have. Bring me every last colourful screw still out there, I'll reward you with a giant canary plush. There are 22 more out there. Oh man. And you're not selling anything special yet, are you? Oh, hi Dynamo. Hey, you. Fun fact, most streamers don't like folks peeking at their monitors. Okay. Actually, know a thing or two about streaming, Nari. So if he's just creepily hanging out outside of there, not knowing that's definitely where she is living. Say what level. It said something there. Ah, there we go, on the save screen. 80. That's fine. Right, Richmond. I mean, AZ.
Oh, you've returned. I heard from Emma what leads you were following up on. I imagine you've learned much of my tale now. Isn't that right?
Oh, Strut, did you manage to find Grisham? Oh, I found him alright. No kidding. I went digging into the rumors about Grisham with Emma after our chat. Sounds like he's one formidable trainer. Plus he's part of this group, Team Flare Nouveau, and he's been gathering all sorts of info about Lumios for customers at Nouveau Cafe. He even seems to know something weird's going on with Prism Tower. Hey Z, is there any chance you could tell us more about the tower, given the situation?
Yes. I've been thinking it's time I talked to you all about it. Come, we can speak on the roof.
Sounds ominous, AZ.
Amstrad, you know of the ultimate weapon, don't you?
Yes, I know the truth now.
And I shall tell you the terrible sins I have committed, and of my regrets. In the war that occurred 3,000 years ago, many things were lost. So many Pokémon had their futures stolen. People lost everyday lives they'd known, and my Floette was sent to the front lines, where she lost her life. I made a device, a machine that could grant life, all so that I could revive my beloved Floette. I brought Floette back to life. I got back what I had loved most, but my rage had not subsided. I could not forgive the world that had hurt the Pokémon that I loved. In my rage, I made a device into the ultimate weapon. I put an end to the senseless conflict that would have taken everything from us by becoming destruction itself. The light fired from the ultimate weapon reached the heavens, then poured down, burning away all that rested upon the earth. But Floette must have known the truth. She must have realized that life I had given her was stolen from so many other Pokémon. She left me, and I wandered alone for 3,000 years.
Seriously? 3,000 whole years?
During those long years of aimless wandering, a man of great power asked me for my help. He said he wanted a way to protect Kalos. At this I thought to myself, I cannot make another device that would take from others, but perhaps I could make one that would share the eternal life I had bestowed on Floette. This is what Angie is. This is what's hidden deep within Prism Tower. I built Angie to give meaning to the eternal life I had burdened Floette with. It was, in one sense, my attempt to atone to Floette for what I'd done. I dreamed of the day that I could use Angie after reuniting with Floette at last. That day did not come to pass, but that was because we were living in a time of peace. But now, Angie, the tower is emitting excessive amounts of Mega Power, even without Mega Floette present. This is only conjecture on my part, but I believe it may be related to the ultimate weapon being fired 5 years ago. That shock awoke Angie and caused the Mega Power contained within it to spill forth. This has led to rampant rogue Mega Evolution. The Pokémon suffer. The people come to harm. There is only one way to put an end to the pain. A Mega Evolution user must Mega Evolve Floette, and together reach the control panel within Angie. I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of.
I never could have imagined that you and Floette had that kind of history. And the tower, too. So we need the strongest Mega Evolution user to stop the tower from going berserk. I have a question. Why would Floette be able to Mega Evolve at all? Normally Pokemon can only Mega Evolve when they aren't capable of evolving any further. Shouldn't Floette be able to evolve into Flowgrass?
My Floette cannot evolve. Perhaps because she's such a special Pokemon, having received the lives of so many others. Though that's only my conjecture. Floette returning to my side again after 3,000 years was an act of forgiveness. But she likely also returned to me so that I could atone for my sins by stopping the tower. Oh, excuse me. However, I no longer have it in me to battle as a trainer.
I mean, yeah, I guess you might have kicked all these events into motion, AZ. But I'm sure you never dreamed the tower would go berserk like this. It doesn't matter. AZ still made this awful mess, and Team MZ is stuck cleaning it up. Naveen! I appreciate what AZ's trying to right his wrongs. I know much as many of us do. I don't want to be the bad guy any more than the rest of you, but accountability matters. You do realize we might die trying to fix this, don't you?
Naveen's correct in what he says. I continue to cause you children nothing but trouble because of my own powerlessness. I am truly sorry.
I understand, AZ. Just leave this to Team MZ. Hemstra, it's up to us to keep the tower from going wild, and that means you've got to beat Grisham. No, I don't feel conflicted. I'll win for sure. We knew you could count on you, Hemstra. We'll be the ones to stop the tower, not Grisham and Team Flare Nouveau. Alright, it's time to go challenge Grisham to a promotion match.
Thank you. I will be forever grateful for meeting you all, my dear Team MZ.
Okay. I think we can go ahead to our promotion match. Just go for a quick shopping. Or I don't know if I picked up enough shards recently, but let's have a look. I can get a couple. Ross Elements, yes. Dragonite as well. Go. What did I just get? Oh, yeah, settlement side. Crosses them off even though I haven't seen them yet. Getting there. 5 more to go. Okay. Favorite Mega so far? Ooh. Good question. I want to say in terms of like Mega Chandelier looks pretty cool. It's got to be up there. Mega Phalanx is a lot of fun. There are some that look kind of cool, but I'm just like Scissor looked cool before. Protector looks kind of worse. Not much of a change for Mega Kangaskhan other than the baby comes out. Like some of these are just like slightly cooler versions. Kind of like the ones where there's something a bit different. Though I realize Chandelier is also just a... I feel like Mega Phalanx could be the winner based on like, it's quite a form change. There are others that look like cooler versions, like Chandelier is definitely a cooler version. Cario looks good. I think I prefer regular Gengar to Mega Gengar. Scolopede's a good one. I do like Mega Arctobax. Scolipede is good. Like, getting the armor is cool. Right. Let's get this show on the road, right? If he's a fire guy, I'm assuming, start with Feraligatr. You arrived to answer together with your fellows at Team MZ. Yes, I'll battle you. Honestly, why has Team MZ been trying so hard to reach the top of the ZA Royale anyway? Fighting Fluet. Yeah, we all know about the old man and that black flower Fluet of his. So all you idiots hope to achieve is helping AZ tidy away the mess he made for everyone. So please, that's too far. But it is true, Amstrad. Don't have any real ties to this city. What reason does some outsider like you have to want to protect Lumiose? I care about the Pokémon. That's good. I'm glad you also have something you wish to fight for. But it still pales before my own desire to emerge victorious from this battle. I will become the greatest trainer and use AZ's Floette to protect this city from the tower. And I will restore honor to the memory of Team Flare and all who have ever had their names tied to it. I will make our dream into a reality at last. That is why I must defeat you. No more delays, let's finish this. Charizard, one piping hot battle to go. Oh, he's got a Charizard. Challenger tickets verified. We're ready to start the promotion match. Your resolve is nothing compared to my own. Carry nothing like the burdens that I carry. And yet you think you're able to save Lumiose City. I will protect Lumiose. May the flames of Team Flare rage strong and true and burn away all our shame and regrets. Charizard, let your dark flames pour forth. Okay. Let's do it. He's fighting dark. I'm correct. What kind? Psychic. Fairy would be good. bug and fighting would be decent. I want this one. Good game, bug. But fighting's bug's hot, yeah. Let's see. Well, there's a little bit of a gap there in my account for fighting. Don't want to use the side. See, I don't see me using Shriven too much in this fight, so let's try to time that a bit better. But you are at least some amount psychic. I don't agree with that here. Okay, that was bad. Way more often than I anticipated. Tyranitar. Not now together though. Just bits. Good thing. Elements is flying, and Dragon Rock should be good. Okay. This is interesting. It'd be funny if he's Mega Charizard Y. Bring back as well. Let Hydro Pump. Oh no, he's Mega Charizard X as well, so it's likely like. Obviously, I'm using items and he's not, which is. Oh, okay, one dragon attack on. Jeez. That was a tough fight, actually. Tyranitar was rough to fight. Entry confirmed. Congratulations, now processing your promotion. Nice. You lost, but Charizard and the rest of your team looked happy in that battle, Grisham. We could leave behind the name of Team Flare. Leave behind Lumiose itself. We'd free ourselves of such a heavy burden. Team Flare and the dreams of Lysandre hope to make real. World of beauty and that sense of justice still have hold of us, and they tie us to this place. Lysandre may have gone astray, but there was true righteousness in his heart. His ideals, the care he showed for all of us. If I threw them aside now, I don't know who I'd be. Seems you are now Lumiose's strongest Mega Evolution user, Amstrad. Please take care of Prism Tower and our city. I'll do my best. If you have need of us, we will come to your aid. After all, Nuvo exists in order to help others so that we can make the world beautiful together. Oh, ain't that nice? Toward that aim, let me provide you with a TM. Flare Blitz, nice. Come by Nuvo Cafe anytime. Make you one of those flamethrower roasts you like. Oh, Zygarde, there you are. May have been defeated. May have been found unworthy of becoming Zygarde's trainer. But I'll build a life that shows these things aren't what defines me. Grisham. Seems self-serving desire crept in and overshadowed the ideals that he holds dear. Though I, of course, am to blame for that. Thank you for helping him see the error of his ways. Prism Tower appears to be near its breaking point. And unfortunately, Zygarde still lacks the last of the cells it needs to use its full strength. When the time comes, I hope you're able to protect the city. Or rather, not the city itself, but every living being here in Lumiose. Guess what? I'm ready to rank A too! Whoa, you both reached rank A the same day? Must have helped you two a lot to have strong teammates like each other to train with. With two A-rank trainers, I know we'll be able to take care of the tower. Big yes to that. Suppose that means it's nearly time for Floette to help us resolve the whole situation. Wonder who Floette will choose. Floette? What is it? What's wrong? Kiroo. Wait, Floette looks like she's in pain. The tower. Is that Angie that's affecting you? Floette? Looks like she'll be okay. But I'm sure Floette's pretty worried too. There's no telling if we'll really be able to stop the tower. It's true enough, but we'll never succeed if we let ourselves get too caught up in worrying about things going wrong. Yeah, now's the time to blow off steam and have some fun. Shake the worries off. We've got some big wins to celebrate after all. You said it.
Rest easy tonight. I know that the future of Lumiose and of this world will be safe in your hands.
Did pretty well for a 3,000-year-old being. 3,000 years and change. At night. Ooh. No. I'm Strat, you alright? Gonna find out what's happening. Meet me by the elevator. Oh. Good, everyone's okay. What even was that? An earthquake? No, it's something to do with Prism Tower. Looks like things are taking a turn for the worse. Canary is streaming about it now. Let's get to the roof so we can see for ourselves. Ugh, why is the elevator always so slow? Normally I'd say the slowness is part of its janky charm. Here we go. Getting all four of us in this poor little elevator will be a squeeze. AC, Floette, you're okay.
We're fine. Well, I thank you for your concern.
What was that shaking AZ?
You recall how Floette seemed pained earlier this evening? I wondered if she might be responding to Angie in some way, so I came up to view the tower. Look there.
Cool. I mean bad, but cool. Oh my gosh, Prism Tower. This looks really bad.
The time I feared has come. It won't be long before the tower, before Angie goes rogue as well.
What'll happen?
The excessive mega power I spoke of before, that which the tower's been emitting, it would likely cause an explosion of rogue mega evolution across the entire city.
Don't worry, AZ. Team MZ is going to take care of it. Hey Vinny, it's about the tower? It is. The situation looks dire. We need you on this right away. I understand, we'll head out now. Alright, Team MZ. Let's regroup in Centrico Plaza.
Once Floette is mega evolved, she can take on the power of the tower, the power of Angie. Then the tower can assume the form it was always intended to take, Angie Floette. You must help the tower retain its true form if we're able to stop it from destroying the city. I would only slow you down if I were to go, so I'll remain here and support you from afar.
Maybe you can cook us up something good to celebrate when we get back, AZ.
You wish for me to cook? That's a fine idea. I am familiar with so many different cuisines. Floette, good luck. I'm counting on you. I know you'll prove yourself equal to this task, Amstrad. I am so grateful that our paths crossed.
Ooh, another piece of Zygarde. Okay. I think that is where we're going to leave it for today. So, it has been a lot of fun. Thank you all for joining. Elclad, thank you for keeping me company this afternoon, for your contributions of lovely names. I will pick up the story again at some point, sure. At some point soon, I am sure. Not quite sure when. Maybe over the weekend at some point, although I think I've got a busy weekend, so it might not be again until like Tuesday, Thursday next week, but we'll see. It will be soon, I'm sure. But yeah, so thank you all who have joined, and we will see you in the next one. Goodbye.